10:35. 5 o'clock at 7 minutes past p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it's 10:28. August 8th, 2021, Sunday night. We already saw a yellow truck dude pulling out of Speedway and heading up East 72 here. On our way down, we were right across here over by Burger King. We seen him. Burger King's floodlights are already off. Now this stuff you hear throughout your life, you don't realize you're not even hearing the right thing, like Pretty Little Love Song. Pretty Little Love Song. It's actually heard it in a love song. What about Paradise? Doom 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 Paradise. Doom 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 Paradise. That's actually In the Dark. There's a lot of shit we hear we don't realize we ain't even hearing it right. And it's a warm night out tonight. It's low 70s, humid. So don't wear a jacket action tonight. It's supposed to be warm like this all night, right around 70. Ain't really supposed to go much below 70. Okay, this person here in front of this cop,
Kitty,
decided at the last minute he's going to turn left and go east on East 72. But he didn't do it from the left turn lane. He just all of a sudden decided to make the turn from the left lane, the middle lane from that side. Well, the county cop was right behind him, saw him do that little maneuver. So he made the turn behind him and pulled him over immediately. And we have over there a little kitty. It's amazing how quick they can turn that ghetto shit down and pretend like they're white again when they see a cop. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm white. I better act my fucking color for a minute. Little cat. City police just drove by. Now he's backing up.
I just stopped.
Now he's going forward again. It's 10:45, so it's 10:38. Don't see the city police rushing down to support the county police. I had to go down here because he heard him on the radio. Hey, there's the city police pulling up to support the county cop. County cop's been there a while. It's 10:51, so it's 10:44.
And did he turn his lights on too?
And he's got his bubblegum machine going too, yeah.
Damn.
But there's two bubblegum machines going down there now.
Then two of them say that then. Yeah, for backup.
Oh, he may not have asked for backup. Seems like if he asked for backup, a county cop would have showed up since he was county.
Look at Bailey.
Yeah. This light's red. Okay, it's 10:58, so it's 10:51. Cops finally done with whoever they pulled over down there.
I'll go home.
'Goes the city cop right there.
Yes, somebody.
County cop ain't came back yet. 11:04, so it's 10:57 p.m. Sunday night. Interesting story about last night. I was sitting here having chest pains, even though I had relatively low numbers. That stops, just a suggestion. Yeah, and we got up to walk down to the bench down there, and as I walked across the street right there, that crosswalk right there, I went staggering to the left, as if I was drunk. But I haven't been drinking. So it's kind of a scary thing when that happens and you haven't been drinking. So yeah, I had earlier that night chest pain sitting here. And we went to walk down the street and then that happened. So we walked across the street and then we walked back across and headed back to the apartment. We won't be doing that tonight because we don't want to be caseable where people know when I'm asleep. Bad things can happen if people know when I'm asleep, so I have to jumble it up.
There you go. I see it just now.
Well, there's lighting out even though it's predicted not to rain. Last night they predicted it would rain between midnight and 1. Then they changed it to between 2 and 3. It was Ray. Then they changed it between 3 and 4. Well, it was 1:45 when we were walking back last night and it was raining on us. So we got back at about 1 o'clock.
Oh, town just got busy.
Yeah, town has these spurts where it's busy for a second and then it goes back to dead. Town's seeing a lot of traffic come through it this
The
weekend.
lightning just went.
Yeah, we're having lightning.
We're safe.
So we'll probably be stuck here for a minute, waiting for a storm to blow through. Yeah, last night they kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and then it came right where they predicted the first prediction. So all their updates were null and void because it rained the rest of the night after that. So it's 11:09. There's a county boy that probably pulled dude over. Just came off of East 72 here. Going north, up into town.
Look, he's flying down and stopping.
It's 11:25, so it's 11:18. Just turning it down now.
Yeah, of course, not do that. Hey, time you split.
He pulled up in there, he could have turned around on either the laundromat or the state police post and be sitting there looking out at the road right now. Or even looking up this way.
Mm-hmm.
Or he could have cruised on and he'll be coming down this road.
I've seen his headlights facing this way. Facing that part. I think he's waiting for somebody. He'll pull him.
Popo's got somebody pulled over in the north part of town. It's 11:44, so it's 11:37. Oh, we just saw a county cop come up, turn there at State Street, go up a side street, go down there by the laundromat, come out and head right back up into town. He didn't even come down to Chris Business Loop.
Nope.
There he finally goes.
Finally turning.
Going back to the county building. 11:48, so it's 11:41. There's just lots of cars coming out the freeway.
I love this breeze.
It's a breeze out finally.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty steamy. Felt hot out here. Even though it's only like 71 or some shit. Okay, this is just spooky. This big line of cars coming off the freeway all at once.
Oh my god.
12:02 a.m., so it's 11:55 p.m. It's like, just, I don't know, there was like 10 or 15 cars. Almost all of them are turning east on eastbound 72 here. Yeah, there's tons of cars coming, man.
God damn, it's stuck coming.
It's like weird. Yeah, it's empty, there's nothing, and then all of a sudden, it's like a movie theater let out or something, you know?
Well, bar.
Yeah, but there's nothing down there.
No, but they're in. You go down East 72.
Yeah, the majority of
On the
them.
street.
This one's not. I don't know what holiday this is supposed to be. I didn't know there were any, like, get-together holidays in August.
There's not. There's
But-
next month.
There must be something happening up here. I heard Lisa mention something, but I wasn't paying attention. And I heard the bus driver say something too, and I wasn't paying attention that time either. I hate them big long taillights.
What?
And them Cadillac SUVs. Those taillights are fucking ugly, and it's probably expensive to keep them fucking going.
Oh, brother.
It probably takes fucking 6 bulbs a side.
Damn.
thought it might be a cop, but it's not. And some entities were purposefully not filming in this town, in case y'all haven't noticed that. And you know how it is, guilty by association. You get invited to participate in a gangbang, and you go and participate in it. You don't even know that, hey, the girl that you participated in gangbanging was not only married, but she's fucking full-blown retarded. It's like, imagine finding something out like that out, and well, not even realizing it until, you know, something happened like what happened in this case, where, like, you know, the motherfucker makes videos about his life and the shit that happens to him and the shit people do to him, you know. Or, you know, you die and get time looped because it's in your non-tampable, non-deletable spirit memory. You see? So, it's like, yeah. Imagine becoming a welfare phantom and not even realizing you became one. That's got to be tragic for those who don't realize they're welfare phantoms. They don't realize their behavior cannot be allowed to stand, that it has to be undone. That they have to be time looped as their victims before it gets undone. That the energy blood has to return. You know what I'm saying? There's a blood return. Christ set the example with his sacrifice. You know, being a clone of Yah, being sacrificed by humans. You see? And it's kind of the same thing. Those who don't graduate from this timeline, they kind of are a sacrifice unto themselves, because Christ's sacrifice didn't buy them. You see what I'm saying? They had no redeeming memory in their spirit memory to refer to balance it out and give them an argument for existence beyond pre-existence, which they failed here. If they have to be time looped and spiritually executed to never get born, when this thing gets taken back to the restore point and everything has been undone and it gets replayed, and then they're not allowed to perpetuate what they did. They got them time looped and spiritually executed, but they had to pay for it. Isn't that a beautiful thing? How Yah can collect for what you're not even allowed to perpetuate. You see? Like the motherfuckers that did this shit that they did to me. They're not going to be allowed to perpetuate it. They will never, ever, ever get born to stick their dicks in a retarded one. Much less my wife. You see what I'm saying? But they'll get time looped as they're getting fucked by them. So will their mamas. Yeah. Yeah. So when I say go fuck yourself, I ain't bullshitting. That's really what motherfuckers are gonna be doing. Only they'll have the spirit of a executioner like me in their bodies when they getting fucked. They'll get to be in their bodies while their mama's in the bodies of their victim. So that they can look upon each other in horror. Yeah, because motherfuckers are gonna know, oh wow, this is a time loop and that's my mama and this girl that I fucked that I should have never touched. I should have been taught better than to do this. That's why mama's in her now. Because mama should have taught me better. That's why mama had to be time looped as this girl. Me fucking her in her ass behind her husband's back. Look at this shit. Look how I tricked ass out of my own mama. 12:35, so it's 12:28. County cops just went by, headed north. Now they're turning around. 12:36, so it's 12:29.
There he is. I thought he would be. He's flying. Oh, nope.
Well, you might have thought that their truck was going to be a target. And figured he'd turn around and follow out the town and see.
He went flying by you.
Well, you see now the truck picked up speed going down the hill. If he crossed the threshold beyond a certain amount over the speed limit, the cop will pull him over, but he didn't, so cop's going back in headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
How typical, listening to rap and stopping at flashing yellow lights in the middle of the night. Maybe if you selected something smarter to listen to, you wouldn't be so stupid.
Yeah, Bambi. Our music.
He tried to bury a boat in the concrete, and it was funny. He was digging at the concrete. He finally decided he better eat it. That's his last one that you got down there.
Yep, he's good for now.
Should be good for a while.
Mm-hmm. We need to go to the wealthy spot again.
I haven't been at a wealthy spot since Lisa and John moved.
Exactly. And it won't be the same.
Yeah. Oh, it's not the same this time of year anyway. All the grass is growing over now.
Yeah, sure. And I miss that place. I miss looking at the water and the ducks in it. I miss that place. That was a good spot, huh? And to get out a lot too, man. Good exercise.
Hey, yo, prepare yourself for the rubber band, man. Hey, yo, prepare yourself for the rubber band, man. 12:59, so it's 12:52 a.m. August 9th, 2024.
You're just sitting there.
Early Monday morning, late Sunday night, depending on your perspective, when you go to sleep.
Yes, you do. Oh, man. Stupid.
.107, so it's 1 a.m. August 9th, 2021. .135, so it's 1:28 a.m. It's nice out. It's 73 or so. Temperature's not going to drop a whole lot.
It looks like it feels like it's gonna rain.
It does seem like it's going to rain or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to jet back.